We are hackers. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, I was working on some kind of introduction.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can't.
not.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you read our
I will.
manifesto? We have a
Yes, but
manifesto.
don't do that again because
Okay.
that's
Go
like
ahead. Go ahead.
infringement on somebody's jingles.
Okay.
Okay. So we believe mainstream sick care advice created the current health crisis. Get the facts about corruption and economic influences that are keeping you sick and dependent on pharmaceutical drugs. Join us and take care of your own health.
Take charge of your own health.
Take charge
And
of your
take
health.
care of yourself by taking
I
charge of your
just changed our manifesto. Is that okay?
We have been all over the internet today. We did a coaching call.
We did.
We did some Clubhouse. We're going to jump over to Telegram. We're going to do some stuff. This is for YouTube. This will also be available on Facebook, Instagram, and the audio only, which I should just start recording right now. Some audio content.
You should. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Nah, never mind.
Okay, then.
Maybe next time. I don't
But at least our audio listeners
Well, all right, yeah, let's
can't
do
see
some
how
audio.
messed up my hair looks right now.
Oh, sorry, we're amateurs. We're hackers.
No, but everybody has to learn somewhere. So
Yeah, we're hackers.
It's okay.
Okay, Podbean, little plus sign, recording.
Record.
Hold on. We are hackers. Bum, dum, 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 dum. Okay, anyway, we're joining the audio only broadcast now. We have been kind of warming up here on YouTube. All right, what are we going to talk about today? Welcome to the Health Hackers Podcast.
To start with the breaking news on Fox Network.
It was on Fox News.
Although
mainstream.
This has been common knowledge to many people that get their news or their information from other sources that are not mainstream media.
Okay.
So the fact that this is on mainstream media
is
huge.
What was on mainstream media?
Well, how do they not know?
How would they know? Okay, so what was on Fox News this week was the dietary guidelines for Americans is not good information. It's false. It's negative. It's influenced
bogus. It's lies. They've been lying.
They've been lying to us
forever. Not forever, but
the sugar industry. Basically, they said the sugar industry paid off Harvard Health to kind of look the other way and use saturated fat and cholesterol as a scapegoat for heart disease. And let's just recommend that people eat 6 to 11 servings of bread, rice, and pasta every day. Cereals and pancakes and cookies and crackers and all this processed junk, and just avoid things like, red meat and eggs because they're high in fat and cholesterol. Okay. Wrong. Backwards.
And I will have you put a link in all of the content that links back to the news story right. In case our listeners or viewers want to watch.
Okay, and you can check that out on any of our social media, which you can find on our link tree. That's linktr.ee/Health Hackers Podcast. That'll take you to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Telegram, Clubhouse, the blog. You can also look on any audio platform where you listen to podcasts and just look at Health Hackers Podcast. We are there. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podbean, wherever you listen to podcasts. We are
really
there.
In all those places?
Yeah, we're in all these places. We're everywhere you want to be. Oh, that's another copyright infringement.
Yeah, you have to stop that. Right. We're going to get... don't do that. We don't have money to be sued by.
I have some people here. If you buy their products, they will mail us a check, and they'll help keep the show on the air. One of those people is Enhanced Labs. If you caught our last episode with Rob from Enhanced Labs.
Amazing.
You can go to the register at their website and put in the code HACKERS
at checkout.
Okay. To save an additional 10% on any of their awesome products, including Slin, which is the product we went into a lot of detail about. Go listen to that episode.
Now, look, I understand that 10% does not sound like a lot.
Well, it's an additional 10%.
But look, if you're spending $200 or $300 on something, that 10% can add up.
It can.
Okay.
And it's also in addition to whatever sales they have going. So it's an additional 10%.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Okay. Visit Primal Kitchen. Primal Kitchen. We have so much love for Primal Kitchen.
We do.
Their mayo is great. Their sugar-free ketchup is amazing.
Okay,
The ranch
hang
dressing.
on though. I have to stop you right
All right,
there.
go
We're
ahead.
going to talk about sugar-free ketchup. First
Okay.
of all, time out.
Okay.
Who knew that ketchup
Well,
had
anyway,
sugar in
20%
it?
off with our discount link. That's on our link tree. Go ahead.
Who knew that ketchup had sugar in it, first of all? They're sneaking it in there, y'all.
Sneaky.
They're sneaking it in
Sneaky.
there. So he goes off and tells me, oh, we're going to get this Primal Kitchen ketchup. It doesn't have sugar in it. I said, there's no way this little toddler is going to love and eat this ketchup. She's going to reject, spit it out, put it in the trash, whatever. We're wasting our time and our money.
Mm.
She's 3, and she loves it.
Who's 3? Lily?
Lillian,
Oh, yeah.
our daughter.
Our ketchup eater.
Yes, our ketchup eater.
Mm-hmm.
Dip
Dip.
eater. Okay,
She puts
eats
it on her
dip.
grass-fed. She's really a diva. She eats grass-fed beef and farm-raised, what do they call it? Open range
Cage-free.
eggs. Not cage-free.
Free range?
Free range.
Free range
Free range hens. Eggs from free-range hens and wild-caught salmon. Those are some of her favorites.
Her staples, yes.
Yeah.
And avocados.
Yeah. Oh, avocados.
She calls them avocados, yes. So.
She's doing like a modified
But she
carnivore
loves.
diet.
She loves the Primal Kitchen. We're going to reel you back in.
Yep.
She loves the Primal Kitchen products, and she has to have them on almost all of her food, which I'm okay with because it's sugar-free, and she loves it. So
now,
yes.
Here's the big payoff. If you want to step up and do some paid coaching where you can join us on a conference call live on a weekly basis to have any question and answer that you need and save up to 20% off of all of your Vitamin Shop purchases. Vitamin Shop is a huge sponsor. Coast to coast, they've got thousands of stores. This code works on their website. They have asked me not to give it out on the air. You have to be a coaching client in order to use that Vitamin Shop discount. That would save you on all your supplements.
We spend
any
a lot,
brand.
We spend a lot of money.
Now that 20% is 20% off of their store brand, 10% off of third-party brands. But like you said, if you go spend $50, that's $5 off, okay, or $10 off of the store brand. That will definitely add up, and that also gives you access to our Inner Circle coaching program that's going on right now. I'm coaching people through this weight loss for the new year, right? New year, new you. Now's the time.
Will it look really weird if I just like slide
Oh,
out
where
here
do you
for
think
a second
you're going?
and then come right
You got to
back?
check something? All right.
I do.
I guess I can fly solo.
Just for a minute. Just for a minute. I
few
know.
minutes. Okay.
Over there.
So, all right, we've been on Clubhouse earlier. I was talking about the various iterations of the low carb diet. This is all material from my upcoming book. This will be my second book in print, or second book on Amazon, that will be titled Metabolic Mastery. So 3 areas of mastery: mastering the mindset, mastering the movement, and mastering the menu. And I'm going to start with the last one, which is the menu. Okay.
Did you do okay while I was gone?
Yeah, barely squeaked by. Okay, what is a healthy diet? If you ask, that's what I'm saying. If you ask 10 different people, you'll get 10 different answers. Usually, some people say eat nothing but vegetables. Some people say don't eat any vegetables, eat nothing but meat. Some people say high carb, high fat, high protein, low protein, whatever. Right? People are all over the place. Okay. Here's what science says. Here's what actually works in the real world. First of all, eat more protein. Avoid the big 3: sugar, flour, vegetable oils, or industrial seed oils like soy, canola, and corn oil. These are the ingredients in all types of processed foods. Okay?
Wait. Are you telling me that corn oil is not good?
No, it's terrible.
They said it's corn, and it's oil from the corn, so it has to be good for us.
My people call it maize. You don't remember the commercial? Okay. The problem with that is omega-6s. Okay, omega-6 is not really found abundantly in nature in the human diet. Preferentially, we would like to have higher omega-3 content. Saturated fat, now we're finding out, is not really such a terrible thing. It's actually like kind of what our cells are made out of.
Who said that it was a terrible thing to begin with?
They did. Them.
Ah.
Right. Okay, so avoid the big three: sugar, flour, vegetables. Got it? Instead, eat more protein, along with some plant materials, low sugar fruit, nuts and seeds, maybe some veggies. Okay.
So you're telling me that I should avoid flour.
Yes.
This wonderful document that you have here in front of me says this one right here.
Where can people get this document?
It
Visit
says
our link tree.
flour. Most grains are worthless for human health and actually contain anti-nutrients along with other irritants that promote inflammation and digestive distress. Grinding them into a superfine powder further increases their damaging properties.
Yes.
So is that just flour, or is that anything that contains flour, like bread and cereal?
Right.
Maybe
Anything that
that's made with
contains
flour?
flour. Okay. Specifically,
Noodles?
most flour is wheat flour.
Okay.
That's the worst. But they can make flour out of rice and oats and corn and any kind of grain. Really, can be ground up and turned into flour. Now, here's the thing. 1,000 years ago, there might have been some type of wheat flour, like in the Bible, let's say, they ate bread that was made of wheat flour.
Okay.
That was ground with a rock, okay, stone ground. That's a little different. The modern wheat or modern flour is ground into a super fine powder. Okay, it wasn't even possible to make this until the milling technology was created 100 years ago. It raises your blood sugar faster than regular sugar. Plus, irritating properties,
Wait.
like I said, it raises your blood sugar faster than sugar.
Flour
Yes,
raises my
wheat
blood
flour.
sugar faster than regular sugar.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
It has a higher glycemic.
So some things that people eat on a daily basis that have flour are
bread,
clearly bread. What
pasta.
else? Pasta?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Everything on the base of the pyramid, the food pyramid.
Right.
Bread, rice, and pasta.
Rice has flour?
Any kind of, no, not flour. Rice is a grain.
Oh.
It's also raises your blood sugar faster.
Oh, okay. So rice too.
Rice is pure starch. White rice is pure starch. Potatoes.
That's not good news for some people.
Well, those people need to realize that a high carbohydrate, low nutrient diet is what's creating metabolic disorders in this country. The solution would be to eat more protein and, yes, maybe some fiber. Okay, jury's still out on fiber, but fibrous plant material is okay.
Lettuce, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, celery, cabbage, and others.
So, yeah, notice that a lot of those foods that we think of as being vegetables are actually fruit. So things like tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, those are all fruit, botanically speaking. They're not vegetables. Vegetables weren't really a thing for most of human history. Broccoli, for example, is just created from another plant. Like it's kind of a hybrid thing. It's not even a real.
I'm trying to help you guys.
It's not a real plant that exists in nature. Okay, so we're making it worse. Oh, now it's getting really, really bad. This is the best.
So let's talk about the sugar for just a second.
Okay.
So we should eat less, consume less sugar. Right?
I think so. Yes.
All right. So what about if I drink something that is, for example, labeled zero sugar or sugar-free?
Well, in the case of your Powerade, I would say you're getting some electrolytes in here, which is something that you actually need, and you're not really consuming any calories, so it'll be kind of neutral on this. Now, if you're talking about diet soda that has no nutrients, right? Probably not the best thing, but I'm not really anti-artificial sweeteners that much. I think a little bit of it is okay if it keeps you from doing, if drinking a Diet Mountain Dew or Diet Sprite keeps you from drinking regular soda that has 40 grams of high fructose corn syrup in it, then pick your battles, okay?
So you're telling me it's okay to smoke a filtered cigarette, but not a regular cigarette?
It's better. You're using my analogy, throwing my words back in my face. But that's okay, because the point is, you would have to consume about 5-gallon bucket of strawberries, for example, to get the amount of fructose found in a 20-ounce soda. That's a highly concentrated
I
corn
like
syrup.
strawberries.
Okay, they're great, but you can't eat 5-gallon bucket of them, even if you do love them.
That's
Okay, they're
probably true.
self-limiting because they're in their
Yes.
natural form. They have the fiber and the other, the
Right.
seeds and everything to slow it down, right? So you
Okay.
can't eat that much of it.
Okay.
It's self-limiting. High fructose corn syrup is highly refined. There's no receptor in your body that says, hey, you've had enough sugar, so you just keep eating it. Okay. Now we have receptors that tell us we've had enough real food, because if we eat saturated fat and protein, we have incretins in our small intestine. The incretins are secreted to tell you you're full. That's glucagon like peptide 1.
Okay,
right?
so
GLP-1,
protein,
specifically from things like beef,
lean,
fish,
not beef,
well,
lean beef,
lean beef, yeah.
fish, chicken, or turkey, or whole eggs and egg whites,
Yeah.
Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and whey protein.
Right.
Where would I buy a whey protein? Is that like go to the store and buy whey protein?
You can find that anywhere. Grocery store.
Really?
They have it. Yeah, now it's usually over the pharmacy area if they have a supplement section.
Oh, so
or you
it's
can go to
not like an
GNC or
actual.
Vitamin Shop.
Okay.
Yeah, whey protein is
So
just
it's a
a powder.
supplement or something. Okay.
Well, it's also an ingredient in some foods, but what I meant was as a supplement. You want to do a protein supplement, you want a whey protein isolate. That's going to be the highest quality you can get with no sugar, fat, or cholesterol in it. It's going to cost a little more. Whey protein concentrate, a little bit lower cost, a little bit lesser value, but it's still high in protein, low in carbs and fat, so that's a win. We're trying to tip the scales towards more protein, less energy.
Okay, got you.
Dietary
All
energy.
right. All right, now that I'm clear.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
thank you for the clarification.
You're very welcome. So, what do we want to talk about on the show? Do we have any? We don't have any audience questions really. I mean, we did our conference call earlier, but they didn't really have a question. Just
more information.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of going down the same little rabbit hole that we went down on our clubhouse earlier today.
Yes.
What was paleo? What is keto? What's carnivore?
We got carb
go over to the clubhouse. We've already done that.
Yeah, we have carb cycling on here.
Yeah. So what I recommend is it doesn't really fit into any of these models, and this is one of the points from my next upcoming book. Okay, Bruce Lee, the martial artist, movie star, was famous for saying, he said, take what is useful, absorb what is useful, reject what is not helpful, and add to it what is specifically your own. So he's talking about synthesizing your own thing. Mm-hmm. You can follow principles from all these trends, paleo, keto, intermittent fasting, carnivore, on and on and on, and put together your own thing that works for you. Once you extract the underlying principle, anything that causes you to consume less dietary energy is going to be a win. Anything that helps you to build muscle and burn body fat, we all, at the end of the day, that's our goal. We want to have the most muscle and the least body fat possible. And still have a life. Peroxisome. Oh. We were talking about peroxisome proliferators, activated receptors.
We did.
Remember, we went down the PPAR. Yep. We did that on our coaching call. You'd have to be a coaching member if you want that information.
Oh, that was good information.
I can't talk about that
I know.
on mainstream.
I know.
This is not medical advice. We're not doctors.
Yeah.
This is not legal advice. Don't do what we do. Don't do what we say. Anything else? Any other disclaimers?
Let's see. We're not doctors.
I said that.
We don't give you medical advice.
We don't.
We are not financial advisors. We are not wealth managers.
We are hackers.
You are going to get in so much trouble.
Every time I say that, I have to pay the insurance company some kind of royalty. Yeah.
And we just don't have the money to do that, so stop.
We don't. Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Anyway, all right. Master these things: mindset, movement, menu. Your life becomes whole and complete. And then you have a mission and a purpose, and you can help other people.
That's right. And that's the end of our page. We don't have anything else to talk about.
Look, we're 19 minutes in, and we have talked about practically nothing. If you're listening on the audio only,
that is not true. We did talk about something very important.
If you want a copy of this wonderful little graphic that you can put up on your refrigerator to remind you what to eat and what to avoid, then go to the link tree and download a copy for free, print it out, and put it up on your refrigerator, put it on your phone, or put it somewhere that you'll see it on your desktop, laptop, anywhere that you want to see it.
Anywhere.
And that will
This
help
is
guide your
not
choices.
something I want to see
We're
every
not going to
day.
go into that right
Thank you. I appreciate
That's
that.
all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us for the Health Hackers podcast, and we'll be back soon.